What's going on, people? It's a flying modem, casual gamer that likes to play competitively. We want to start off with, first, why the Xbox One versus the PS4, or excuse me, not the PS4. And that's going to come into which system is better, the Xbox One or the PS4. Is the PS4 more powerful? Well, on paper and a lot of articles and blah blah blah, yeah, they'll say the PS4 is more powerful, quote unquote. But no, not really. It's not more powerful, and the reason why it's not more powerful is because they use a lot of the same hardware. They're basically like twin brothers, and one brother is better at this, and then the other brother's better at that. So, am I going to go out, well, because the PS4 is on paper is quote unquote better, I'm going to go buy a PS4? No, that's not what I'm going to do. A lot of people are going to ask, well, if not PS4, why not get a PC? It's supposed to be better, right? Well, no, it's not better. It really isn't. And especially since now that the Xbox One and the PS4 use PC architecture. And if you haven't noticed, the Xbox 360 and the PS4, they achieved 720p very regularly. These new generation consoles, or these current generation consoles, as I like to call them, can barely do 720p, and that's because they're using PC architecture. And now that these current gen Xbox One and the PS4 are using PC architecture, why get a PC? They're basically PCs with custom software. So there's no point in getting a PC, at least in my opinion. So I made an Xbox One PC version. Basically what I'm saying is I picked parts for a PC that was on par with the Xbox One, as close as I could to the best of my abilities. And my total was $1,500. Not $1,500 even, plus tax and shipping, no. Or excuse me, including with tax and shipping, it was $1,500. That's an estimate. And that was including everything like a case, a keyboard and mouse, and a cooler for the CPU and blah blah blah. It was basically $1,500. I didn't even have everything. So an Xbox One is, for me, the safest bet. And it's what I know, it's what I like, it's what I prefer. Now, I have a year's subscription with Xbox, and I only paid $36 for that year's subscription because when I ran out of gold, they gave me a deal. Like, yo, you buy this right now, give you a whole year for $36 only, which pans out to be $3 for 12 months. Now, I paid a year's subscription, so even if I bought a PS4 soon or I bought a PC or whatever, that means I just paid $36 for nothing for a whole year that I'm not even going to use. I don't waste money, and neither should anybody else waste money. I don't encourage you to waste money just because of something like a better system or whatever. So I'm going to stick with what I know. I'm going to stick with what I paid for and the service that I like to use. Now, with this games with gold that they've been doing, my $36 has been paid off. Like, I've gotten games that were $15, $20, $30 sometimes, and so on and so forth, and I'm enjoying the games. So I'm gonna stick with what I know as far as that goes. So whatever system you play on, that's a great system. All right, I don't get into sales and what games is blah blah, and it comes down to what you prefer. If you prefer the Wii U, that's the PS4, whatever. Like, whatever you prefer, that's your system. Go ahead with it. So, really quick, to answer some questions like, what about the DRM and the spyglass camera or whatever? Like, Xbox has always had DRM, okay? If you remember back to when we got that update where you can install games to your console or whatever, but you still need a disc to play it. That's DRM. We've always had DRM. And as far as the Kinect, I was for the Kinect. I would have bought the Xbox for $500. I may still buy it for $500. And the reason why is because I'm for the experience they were trying to sell us. The PS4 is basically what the Xbox 360 gave Xbox users last gen. Y'all are just catching up to us. And I'm for a new experience. That's what I'm moving on to. Whatever your preference is, that's cool. So, that being said, I just wanted to get that out there and briefly touch on why I'm buying the Xbox One. Peace out, y'all.